What's up, guys? Zach Calhoun here from cloudpiano.com. Hope you're doing well today. I am the co-founder of Cloud Piano, which is the greatest virtual tour software platform in the world. And I'm excited you're here today because I'm going to show you how to prepare your business for scale using a measurable case study. So if you don't know what Cloud Piano is, you can create 360 virtual tours on this platform. It's a world-class platform. I definitely advise checking it out whenever you can. We have lots of really cool examples, and you can actually use some demos to go pre-sell some customers. So go log in and check it out. In the interim, I'm going to actually draw out for you this right here, which is our measurable case study, which I'm going to kind of scoot over here first before we get started. So I have a blank canvas. Yeah, so in order to prepare your business for scale, okay, you need something called a measurable case study. Okay. Why do you need this? Why is it such a big deal? And what is the market resonance effect of this? Okay. So here, my vocabulary on purpose. I'm using these words very carefully. Okay. Every niche, no matter what niche you are in, has a current state, okay, CS, and a desired state, okay, DS. There is a gap in between there where you provide products or services for your niche so they can reach their desired state. Okay. When you can show a measurable case study of you helping your niche get to their desired state, what ends up happening is you get attention, you create market resonance. People want to know what you did, how you did it. They'll pay attention to you so that you can pitch them on your services or your solutions, right? Because everybody wants to be in a better situation, okay? So here's the typical life cycle of your first case study, okay? You have a database of people you are marketing to, hopefully a clean list. You know exactly who they are. You have a very specific message you are sending them, and you are reaching out to them so that you can generate some attention and book some meetings, right? So your prospect P, as those 10% of people or 5% of people in your niche are actually in market now for what your service offerings are, what you can provide them. So you reach out to a lot of people, and a certain amount of folks raise their hand and say, I'm interested, let's talk. These people are now go from prospects to leads, right? Then hopefully you're able to book them on a short demo, okay? Have a conversation, and depending on the niche and the price, it's a really bad D right there, but depending on the price and the niche size, the demo could be long, it could be really short, but hopefully it leads to, at the end of the demo, it leads to a sale, okay, or a project, right? When you close your sale with said person, your next step is obviously you're going to fulfill on that service, right? So I'm putting an F here for fulfillment. All right. Now, just because you get paid and you fulfill on a product or service and you're happy doesn't mean the work is done. Actually, the true marketing and the true next steps begin here after you've been paid and product is fulfilled and your customer is happy. So hopefully your customer is ecstatic about the solution you provided. All right. So you fulfill the product. The next step is to create your measurable case study. Okay. When you create a case study, when you create a case study, you do some specific things, but you're showing how your customer went from current state to desired state, and here's how they did it, right? What you're gonna be able to do is show your niche who wants to get to this desired state an example of it already being done, utilizing your expertise, your virtual tours, your pictures, your video, your talent, your service, right? So when you create that case study, there's things you can do. You can get the customer story, get a testimonial, use a headshot, right? So you can use a headshot if you want to. It builds up your credibility. You can talk about the story of where they were, what they went to, right? You can get their customer's logo. You can say measurably what's the annualized revenue that you help create, right? So not just like if you got 2 customers in a week, or I got 2 customers a week for him. Like 6 customers last month because he this virtual tour, or because of this marketing funnel. Well, that's great, but I want to know the annualized revenue. I want to give a measurable case study. Okay, so there's some tips there to how to create a case study. There's a lot more that goes into it, and I can show you some examples, but I'm going to save you for now. Okay, so when you create this case study, what do you do with it? Well, you move it. I'm going to create a dotted line here. You move that case study and into the front of your marketing material. It goes right to the front of your funnel. This is where it shines the most. It gets the most attention. It gets the most eyes to look, most people to zoom in and think about it. And it gets most folks to raise their hand and say, I'm interested in seeing that case study. I'm interested in how that went. What did you guys do, right? If it's niche specific enough, right? So this is really important. You have to understand what your niche wants, what their desired state is, so that you can speak to them in the front end of your marketing with the case study, right? We have a student in VTPS who targets funeral homes, right? Well, he has a very specific marketing copy he's going to have to write for a funeral home niche, right? It's different than an apartment complex. You don't want to be talking about people dying in an apartment complex, right? Sorry, weird niche, I know, but either way, it's higher ticket transactions are what you're looking for. So you need to make a case study that resonates with that niche. And then when you reach out and you target those folks, you get a much higher response rate. It's called market resonance. Okay, you're looking for market resonance. And you do this by creating a measurable case study. Okay, so that's the process there. And honestly, it's the hardest part of your business is to get those first measurable results, those first results, right? So many folks in business will just get a customer, go on to the next customer. Maybe they get a couple of referrals. That's great. That's good too. But if they don't make and really craft and put together measurable case studies that show proof of them bringing value, they have a hard time scaling. They have a hard time. They struggle with their ad spend. They struggle with their email marketing campaigns, right? These things can go slower and not as fast if you don't show enough proof. So the whole point is that human beings need to see proof. Show me proof, bro. If you do that, you'll be amazed at how fast people will run to you with requesting your services and offerings. So that's kind of a short summarized version of what it looks like to create a case study in the life cycle of it. It's the hardest part of your business, getting those first measurable results. Once you get them, you're able to scale, you're able to turn on outbound marketing, turn on inbound marketing, turn on a lot of things that help your business really grow automatically. But you don't want to turn those things on without the measurable case studies that you already have in your business, because, hot dang, it's super hard to make automation and really competitive channels work anyways. So you might as well get the results first, then go attack that niche with your results. And then you're going to have so much fun building a treasure chest of case studies for your business. Okay. Hope this is helpful today. We have students in VTPS doing this all the time. So VTPS is our business development program teaching you how to sell high ticket, how to sell subscriptions, how to fill up your calendar with automatic strategies, and also how to build case studies just like this. So if you're interested in checking out that program, I highly recommend you book a time with our team. We're walking you through what's inside VTPS, our 3-step strategy, why it works so well, and why you can use it too. And really, it just how to create scale quickly and automate where you can by utilizing the growth hacking secrets that software companies just like ours use, so that locally you can dominate, right? It comes down to a lot of things, but it's those 3 things. Can you sell high ticket? Can you sell subscriptions? And can you create an automatic funnel that fills up your calendar, right? If you can do that, you have a lot of success. So we're walking folks through that in our strategy calls. I'd love for you to check it out and book one. They're an hour long. You have to fill out a form in order to even know if you're a good fit or not. And we have a limited amount of seats, so we can only take so many of these calls per week. Last week, I took so many of them. The calendar's totally full. A lot of fun helping a lot of people and talking to them. But overall, me and my team, we're limited in how many seats we can take. So how many calls we can do. So if you guys have a moment, I'll put a link below this video. Fill out the form, book a strategy call. We'll hop on together. It's going to help you. The whole goal of the call is to help you. At the end of the day, the more you can learn, the more you can earn, right? So I'm here to help you. I'm excited for you guys. Cloudpanel.com, baby. Check it out. Log in. Give it a whirl. Go pre-sell some clients. Show them some demos. Then you're well on your way off into your case study and scaling in your hopefully very profitable future. Okay, I'm excited for you. Talk to you soon. To apply to a strategy call, click below this video. I'll see you inside.